All right, it's 15 December. Here's my update. I changed the spacing on these shelves because I had shelf row, shelf row, shelf row. And what I changed was I put shelf row, shelf, shelf row, shelf, shelf row, so that I got more shelves in here. So doing that gave me an extra shelf here and an extra shelf down here. So it gave me 2 extra shelves doing the spacing like that, to where it's back to back. The other thing I got done today was I had 2 pallets of cardboard boxes. One was smaller boxes, one was bigger boxes. And I got this shelf here put up with all the boxes off the pallets and on this. And then packing material up there. So I got that done. And then I got this other shelf cleared off, ready to go. I'm gonna start stacking some lumber on there. Got this shelf down here put together, this shelf here put up, and started moving some stuff over, some lights and just garage stuff that I got on those shelves. So, and I got rid of this pallet here. The wood that was on that pallet is here on this shelf now. And I'm gonna put, I got some stuff to put some other shelves together where I can get all this lumber here up off the ground and onto the shelves, which will clear some floor space for me, but also make it easier to get the wood, because right now, if I want a 2x4 or a 2x6 or a 2x10 or whatever, they're all kind of mixed and stacked on top of each other. Kind of hard to get to. I'm gonna try to get that pallet of shelving parts and this pallet of shelving parts over here consolidated at some point. Got all the shelves there. So we got a couple shelves that we've started clearing off back there. Back there you can see those shelves are mostly cleared off. And some of the shelves that we moved in order to get ready for the pole barn people to come out and add an addition, little 12-foot over here, put a door in, place this window. The shelf that was sitting here is moved and in that other location where I consolidated shelves at the beginning of this video. And then we also got a shelf that was over here, moved over there, and we got the refrigerator here. I'm gonna have to put another outlet over here to run the refrigerator, because that's where it's gonna go, moving from over here where it was, so that they can put a door in over here. I think since the last video, I realized I can't move this window. So I had to buy another window so that they can, instead of moving this one to the new wall, they'll leave this here. And the reason is we've got a water line that comes in underneath this window. So I can't pull that window out and put a door in because I got a water line. So we'll put the door in over here. So that's kind of my update for today. We'll keep you up to speed as we make progress on getting all this mess, all this junk, all these projects, all this stuff I got to get rid of, get this all turned into a livable house. At least I already got a stairway. All right, if I remember correctly, since last time, we had these, the cardboard box shelf got put up, and I put up a short shelf here underneath the window, and then another shelf over there that we got crap like, you know, lights and miscellaneous garage stuff on there. And then the big thing was I put together these mamma jammas, these big metal racks with the metal wiring. These things are 4 foot by 6 foot, I think. Pretty good size. And I'm missing a couple pieces, so I can't put shelves all the way up. But what it did was I got all my lumber stacked on here, along with like that homebrew party sign, which got me up off the floor. Those were all over here, and so we got that all picked up, which let me put another couple shelves here, and then I'll put 2 more here, and then some more this way. Right now I got all my rolling, those are all rolling carts for like doing my electrical work and things like that. So these are all here next to this post, because I don't want to block that post, because that post, and then the other post over there, everything there, which is going to be 24 foot, is I'm going to put a loft. So we'll put a floor in across here, and then this all this space will be a loft. We've also been clearing out. We got this Ruby Street brew sculpture there I need to get rid of. I got my ladder out, and I took my speakers off of this post and that post over there, so that we can they're not in the way of putting the loft in. And we've been clearing out some shelves, because my goal is to get this 24 foot section into the barn cleared out, so that I can start building a house in it. So started clearing that out. This shelf back over here, these shelves are pretty much empty. We got some scrap metal and some PVC and stuff there to move, but this is cleared out for them to install a door there when they build the additional side shed on. We got the doors sitting over there. These are 3 doors they're going to put in. This one here is cleared out for them to put the door in. And then over here, we got the refrigerator moved around. I got to put electrical outlet around here. I got 30 amp service coming in here next to the sink for all you safety people. But we'll put another outlet here for the refrigerator. And I think that's pretty much it for updates at this moment. Got another you got another view of just how big those shelving units are with all the lumber that we got on there. So those are 20 foot long boards that are sticking out. These are 20 foot long boards that stick out over here and go all the way down to this post over here. 20 foot long 2x6s. 2x8s, 2x6s, 2x8s. There's a mix of both of them in there, I think. Anyway, that's update for today. All right, the guys went on break. They got these posts in. One interesting thing was on the bottom of the post, these post holes are 3 foot deep. They put them in, pounded them in a little bit further even on top of that. But they took and they put lag bolts into the sides of these things, so that they and left them out a couple inches so that they grip the concrete even more than the wood alone itself was, which I thought was a pretty cool little thing. So up here at the top, you can see they're taking that off so that they can access the existing rafters to put in new rafters for the side shed. And then they took all the paneling off and the insulation off here where they're going to put this door, again, to take all the trim and stuff off of this stuff. So a little bit of labor there. Hopefully the insulation is still good. Hopefully it's not any worse for wear. But this is going to be an interior wall for me anyway, so having it insulated is just a plus. And then we'll also be adding more insulation to it on the inside. Same thing over here. Taking off all the side trim so that they can access those rafters. went across the top of the roof, take the bolts off, so they can lift that stuff up, put the new rafters in. But that's what it looks like right now. In 26 December, day after Christmas, they're out here working. All right, it is 1 January 2025, and I've given myself a year to get this barn turned into a house. You can see they got the side shed done. This is where the bathrooms are going to be. And I already took all the scrap metal and screwed it on here to cover up the gaps between my wall and the floor. And I want that gap because I need that gap to run my pipes for my septic tank. This here is just gray water from a sink that I got inside for washing my hands and stuff, comes out, and I've got some gravel and stuff over there. But obviously that works okay for a barn, but not for a house. So I had pretty much all the scrap metal that I needed, except for down here. This looks like some samurai armor or Los Luminarios, because I had to take and cut a bunch of these strips that I had into 12 to 14 inch pieces so that I could have enough to finish this off. And you know, it's not going to keep out a determined armadillo, but the average skunk, possum, or raccoon will probably be deterred. If not, I've got some live traps I'm going to set in here just in case something gets in here. But at any rate, this is all done. I'll give you an update on the inside. We had a bunch of shelving units here. Those are all gone. And I've got shelving put up over here. Got 4 shelves here. Got 4 shelves there with stuff stacked on them. I think all that's new since last time I gave an update. And I've got these display cases I'm trying to sell. I got those all cleaned up, or cleared out and cleaned up, so they're ready to move. And we got our lumber rack here. I'm pretty sure all that was in the last update. I've got a bunch of Cultiwool hydroponic blocks that I need to get rid of, some 6x6s, some big guys. So I think that's all the updates. Again, 1 January. So I need to get working on getting this done. I think I can do it in a year. I think I can do it in a lot less than that. But the goal is to be able to get this livable within a year and sell the house. So that way I can be mortgage free.